Well, Farley, how are you doing? Oh, I ain't doing good, buddy. Ain't doing good. Why not? Well, I'm depressed. You're depressed? Yeah, sure I am. Not feeling good. Why not? Why not? Have you read the news lately? Not lately, no. Oh, it's terrible, terrible news. All about COVID. Oh, well, I know that that's all we're hearing nowadays in the news is all about COVID. Yeah, but now there's another lockdown for us. Another lockdown? Yeah, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. It'll drive me crazy. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Ah, that's not so bad. We've been through that before, Farley. And actually, it was quite wonderful. Quite wonderful, you think? Yes, it was. Because, well, one of the things I remember about our last lockdown is we got to know each other better. Well, it might have been better for you, but it wasn't better for me. Why not? Why not? I got to know you better, and then I discovered I don't like you. You discovered you don't like me when you got to know me better? Yeah? I'm surprised. What's there not to like about me? Well, one thing I don't like is that you are a control freak. No, I'm not a control freak. You sure are. Not only that, you never agree with anything I say. Oh, that's not true. I bend over backwards, Farley, to agree with you. You do not. I do. I go out of my way to agree with you. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I do. I really do. No, you don't. You really don't. All right, okay. What else? Anything else? Yeah, you got a bad memory. Bad memory. Lots of people have bad memories. That's not so bad. You can live with that. Another thing? Oh, well, let's see. Another thing. Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff, but I can't remember it now. So you talk about me having a bad memory. Anyway, you know, the problem is, I think, Farley, is maybe you're watching too much of that there television news. Television news, yeah. And that'll depress you. Oh, yeah, it does. It makes me feel sad. There's so much dead stuff in the news. All the news is dead stuff on the news. All kinds of dead stuff on the news. All right, you made your point. In fact, I think that's one of the things we have to do, Farley, to keep a good attitude when we're going through lockdown with someone is to get rid of anything that's negative. I remember a song that used to cheer me up whenever I felt down, and it goes like this. It goes, "You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between." Hey, that reminds me of a good song. Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. That your dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. Hey, that was very good. Yeah, and so singing and all that will help a lot because, you know, it cheers us up, doesn't it, though? Yeah, it cheers us up. And then finally, a good way is to begin the day with good attitudes. How do I begin the day with good attitudes when I wake up on a grumpy? Well, good way is to include God right away. First thing in the morning, include God with your day. And how do I do that? Well, a good method is to recite or read some of the promises that God has for us. God has promises for us? And in fact, here's a promise that God makes for us in the book of Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. No, that's not it. Farley, I can't use that book of Jeremiah. I don't want you distracted thinking about Jeremiah the bullfrog. No, so I think I'll recite a verse of scripture that'll be more meaningful to us all. Because, you see, we're all going through hard times with this COVID. Yeah, and a lot of people in fear. Yeah, a lot of people in fear, yeah. Scared a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff to be afraid of. There sure is. And so I think what would be more appropriate and helpful to all of us is if I shared the book of Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. And this is God speaking. God speaking. And here's what he says. He says, "Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. I am thy God." Oh, wow. So that means we don't got to be afraid of nothing, because God's on our side. That's right. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so do you remember? Remember what book it's from? Yeah, from the book of Isaiah. And it's from chapter 41, verse 10. And God says, "Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. I am thy God." Very good, Farley, very good. You remembered that well. Well, Farley, I think it's a time for us to go now. Is there any last words that you have to say? Well, yeah, there is. What would you like to say? Well, what I'd like to say is, I think I'm getting to like you. You think you're getting to like me? Yeah, you're not such a bad guy after all. Of course not. Well, with that, then, why don't you say so long for now, Farley? So long for now, Farley.